What's up guys? So I've been meaning to do this for a while. I apologize for the delay, but I am ready to do a review on these Sling Shot Compression Cuffs. These have been pretty helpful for me, and I want to go over some of the things that are good about them, some of the things that are bad about them, and just kind of give you my take on some of the things to watch out for, and if you're interested in getting them, what you may need to do depending on your body and what you're using them for. So, first things first, when I first ordered these, I actually got the 2.0s. These are the originals. They worked a little better for me. I originally got the 2.0s. They're the red ones. They're a little firmer, a little tougher, and with the red ones, you need to order basically to the exact size of your elbow. And my elbow measures 11.5 inches around. So they don't have any half inches. I ordered the 11s and they were super tight, like ridiculously tight. Literally, I put them on and it was cutting off the circulation in my arm. Not a good situation. So got a hold of them. Told them what the issue was. They said, well, for you, you're probably going to be better off doing the original ones. They got a little more give and it'll probably work a little better. So I ordered the 11-inch originals. Those came in. Now they're too loose. I put them on and there was no compression at all. It wasn't doing me any good whatsoever. So got a hold of them again, told them what was going on. They said, okay, apologize for that. Let's get you the 10s and they should be good. So, I mean, the good customer service, they were really nice about it. They were helpful, really appreciated it. So that's one plus for Sling Shot. The customer service was awesome. So they sent me out the 10s. It is like a $5 shipping charge, I think, to redo it every single time. And I got the 10s, finally a good fit. So if you're in between sizes like I am, I would really recommend going down an extra one. Now they tell you with the original ones to make sure you go down anyways. If your arms measure 11 inches, make sure you get 10-inch cuffs. It's just, they need to be tight enough to put on some compression to alleviate some of that pain. But if you're in between, don't go down a half inch. It's probably not enough. You want to go down to the next size. Now it's going to make them a little tighter, but tight is good. You want to make sure it's nice and tight and giving you the compression to help alleviate the pain. So, I've had a lot of issues with my elbows over the past year and a half. If you guys have been following me for a while, you know this. And I finally now seem to be at a point where it's not an issue anymore, but I still tend to wear these quite a bit just to make sure. But when you're using them, you want to make sure you're putting them on a spot that's actually hurting. If it's your elbow itself, you wrap it around your elbow. If it's below the elbow, you just put it a little bit below. So for me, I was having my pain right through here. So when you go to put them on, that's where you would wear it. Now if you're having pain through here, then you're going to want to slide it down. See, these are very tight. Not the easiest thing in the world to do. Then you can wear it right on your elbow. I do kind of wish that they were a little bit wider if you do wear it on your elbow, because if you don't put it on there just perfectly, when you start to do pressing movements, it'll slide up and down around your elbow if you're not on there just completely centered. So that's another small drawback. And then if you have pain below the elbow, you're just going to wear it down there, and it will help. At least it helped me anyway. It allowed me to train through the pain while I was still trying to get over it, trying to figure out what was wrong with it, which I did finally figure out, and I finally got that fixed. But it allowed me to train when I was having that pain without just being in excruciating pain. So it definitely did help. If that's an issue that you have, it can certainly help. Now I don't recommend just buying them and just masking your pain and just being done with it. If there's something that's wrong there, you need to address that issue. If you need to go get checked out. And do work on fixing your pain. But if you want to be able to train through it, these can definitely help. Now as for the negatives, there are some drawbacks to it. For one, you can't just put them on and just leave them on and just train, or at least I personally couldn't, because my arm would start to go a little bit numb. It didn't just completely cut off circulation, but if you just leave it on for a long time, the arm starts to feel kind of funny and it's just not good. So you need to kind of take them on and off as you lift. Normally you wouldn't think that would be kind of a big deal, but especially if you start to get a little bit sweaty, they can be kind of difficult to get on and off, and it just becomes a little bit of an irritant. It kind of starts to irritate your skin a little bit, and it's not very easy to slide down and up again. Not a huge sacrifice to make by any means, but I'm just kind of giving you all the different things that I've noticed about it. So it can be kind of difficult to slide on and off, especially if you've been lifting for a while and you get a little bit sweaty. It can be kind of a pain. The other thing, it did start to kind of fall apart almost immediately. I think within like 2 or 3 weeks I started having, if you can see it here, I don't know, can you focus on that? Sorry. See how that starts to come apart in there? I don't really know what that's all about, but it did start to do that almost immediately, and it's happened on both of them. So it wasn't just one of them. I mean, it still functions, it still works. It's just kind of, annoying that it would happen that fast. It hasn't really gotten a whole lot worse, and I've had these for several months now, so that's a good thing. It's not like they just completely fell apart. But the durability factor is kind of questionable. On the originals, supposedly the 2.0s are a little more durable and they can withstand a little bit more. But like I said, they were just too tight for me. If you got the 2.0s, let me know. I'd like to hear what you have to say, but they just don't work for me being in between sizes. Anyway, that's my thoughts on the compression cuffs. I definitely like them a lot. It can absolutely help alleviate pain, or at least it did for me, so that's definitely a bonus. If you guys have any questions about them whatsoever, please feel free to leave a comment below and I will definitely get back to you. Otherwise, I hope it was helpful and enjoy your lifting.